Hello everyone, welcome to Chessbrainz weekly practice tournament. This is Chirant. We have Abhishek with us. Yeah, hi Abhishek.
Hey Chirant,
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also doing good and also very excited for
Yeah,
today's tournament. Okay,
yeah, I'm
the match has
pretty
already
excited to see the
started.
kids performing. Yeah,
Yeah, so I think we can directly jump into the games.
sure.
Yeah, and also to all the viewers, please share your kids' username as well as the category. We will analyze those games. Okay, so we'll start with the Pawn Stars.
Sure.
Okay, so we have 30 participants in the Pawn Stars today. So it's a very good number. I guess more kids will join as the time passes.
Yeah. The competition is going to be really tough for all of them.
Definitely, definitely. Because I can see that most of them are having the same rating. The rating
Yeah,
is not much difference. So definitely the competition will be higher.
yeah.
Okay. So Vidur is playing against Mantra.
Yes.
Yeah, so as I can see, Mantra lost, I guess,
The queen and the
Queen.
knight. Yeah.
Yes. So the main reason is, I guess, both the players are playing little bit fast. So we
Yes.
recommend kids to play slowly.
Yes. When you are in the pawn stars, you need to, you need to put your every step after, with right decision. So you spare your time, you think, and after thinking, you can, make your moves. I think this is the best way for a player to work around. It's a maiden one.
Exactly. Okay, there's a checkmate in one move coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good to see that Vidur is taking some time.
Yep. He's just ensuring that maybe his queen might not get captured after doing that. So just maybe a
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's done.
Okay, so Vidur caught it up. Now let's go to the next game.
Sure.
I think Mantra is playing his first tournament, right?
Maybe yes. Maybe.
Not sure because he's having the question mark in front of his name. So yeah, that's one of it.
Yeah. So right. So it's a new account. That means the first tournament maybe.
Seems like that.
Okay. Here Vishant is playing against Radhya.
Yes. If we look at the position, White is going with the fried liver, right?
Yes. Fried liver.
Yes. Now the best move for the black is knight a5, dominating the bishop and kicking the bishop out. Then there is queen and the knight focusing on d5, launching a silent attack on the knight on g5. That's completely dominating for the black. I don't think fried liver is a better option. For the beginners, it might be, but yeah.
Yes, but the white should know how to play against this. Otherwise, black will have very good developmental advantage. Basically,
Yes.
his pieces will come out. Oh
There's a
wow.
knight stack. If
Vishant
black
knew
accepts,
this.
the game
Okay.
can become brutal. It might be a mate in three or something. Yeah, there's a queen check.
King
If king
comes
steps on g8, I'm sorry, it's a
knight
mate in.
knight
Yeah,
c3. Then the knight will go back, or the knight will come here. We have to capture one of the knight and then play queen here, f4. So there are a
yeah,
lot of things that white needs to play accurately. Otherwise, black will be just a piece up.
yeah. But I think Radya will able to, I think, hold it.
Oh yes, because she's taking time, as I can see.
Yeah,
She already spent 3 minutes within seven moves. It's really good sign.
yeah. And she's on the verge of reaching 1,200. So we can, we can see her experience too, like the way she puts her efforts on the board. So it shows like she's, slightly experienced on the board, and yeah, things might go in her favor.
Yes, and also she is playing our offline tournaments regularly. Not only the our practice tournament, even she is participating in offline tournaments frequently.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so now there is a huge threat.
Yeah.
Queen f7.
Yes.
So there is a checkmate coming up. I'm sure Radha will find it,
Yeah, she
but
will.
she needs to find a correct way to defend this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the best way here, Abhishek?
If you ask me for the best way, see one of the normal things that we can do is putting colliding the queens, going for an exchange right away, and completely removing that attack from f7. Now it is not the right thing here, but I feel that that should get the work done.
Right.
Probably like this is the best way in this position I see.
And also, Abhishek, when we observe this, bishop is trying to capture the knight.
Yeah.
When the pawn captures, queen is capturing the pawn. So to
Yes. And there is a
defend both of them, queen f6 is the best move, I guess, as you
better move.
suggested.
Yeah. But she's taking time, so we are optimistic about her, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, so again, we need to take time, but we should be able to manage both game and the time. So that is very, very important. So
Yes.
within 8 moves, oh, okay, fine. A nice move.
It will get the work done, I guess. But it somehow shuts your bishop down, right?
Yes.
I don't yeah.
Now just g6, and I guess everything is fine for black.
Yeah, I think still it's a playable position. Then she can put her
Exactly.
bishop like on g7 or something, and she can just castle king, and her rook will get the open f file. I see after the castle. Yeah,
Exactly. Okay, fine. I guess this game will be continued for a few more minutes. We have few requests. We can go through those requests.
sure.
Okay, we got a request from Tigers. Let me check. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So Tigers is playing against Arrow.
Yeah,
So both of Arrow is with white pieces. And when I check the ratings, it's almost same. It's almost same. The
but
rating part.
there is the material advantage with the Arab if you realize it.
Yes, the question mark. I think Arav is somewhat an experienced player or has just played more number of games.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, now, okay. What do you think is the best mob Abhishek here for black?
for the black or the white.
For the black,
For the black. Yeah, I mean bishop takes the knight. I think it's a good move.
yes. So that's the logical move because as we can see, black is having one less piece compared to the whites. So it is
Yes.
better to capture the knight. Yeah. So did Tigers did this. Okay, but now, oh, sorry, there's a rook attack, right? So the rook
Yeah.
has to move.
First, they have to defend their own rook.
Yes.
And
Oh, Arrow missed it.
yes,
Actually, it's a nice move, but in this
yeah.
position, as the rook is having no support,
It's not favorable.
exactly. So it's a double attack, but in return, Arrow is losing a free rook. Ooh. So it happens as the kids has just started playing chess. They might miss few moves. As they get more experience, they will definitely find all these kinds of moves.
Definitely. The journey that begins from 600 is, the kid is completely beginner, so we cannot expect much from them. But yes, there are hopes for the kids. If they can find few even moves, I think they're good with that.
Exactly. Okay, I guess here Ara is doing great. Yeah, so now
Yeah,
Ara will just capture the bishop. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, we got one more request from Kian.
Sure. Let's go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So Kian is playing with white pieces and he's playing against Ansh.
Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
very interesting position.
Yes. So material is equal on both the sides, but I'm more optimistic about the B1 rook that the white is having. Maybe the king isn't that much safe, but yeah, the B1 rook is directly eyeing on the black king from the open file.
Exactly. And here actually there's this very good move for white, basically Kian. He can just push the pawn to c6, then the
Yes.
queen comes out, and there is a checkmate.
Yeah. I think we can even do it from like queen B3 as well, right?
Oh yeah. So both works.
Yes.
So queen b3, but c6 is very important move.
Yes. It's more of like a prophylactic move which prevents the king from
Wow.
moving from that last rank of the board. Did
So
it?
now Ansh should be very careful.
Yes.
Once the queen comes out. Oh, there is no way to defend this
Yes. Yes. Maybe there are a couple of checks, but they didn't really work. Like you can try G1 or something, but doesn't work.
because king will come out,
Yeah. That's for a fact.
or even king can come like this.
Yes.
I guess Kian is finding very good moves here. I'm sure he'll be able to figure the way for the king.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, it's a move. It's a nice move. So now there are no more checks.
And the knight is even guarding g3 too. So like g3 check isn't possible after that.
Yeah.
So like,
Okay, it's even I miss this. Well done, Kian. It's a nice move.
yeah,
So fine. So we got few requests from the night owls as well. We'll quickly
sure.
visit the night owls. Okay, we got one more request. Vishant. I guess we already checked his game.
Yeah, probably I think we did.
Yeah. So we'll quickly go through the night owls and we'll come back.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So in the night owls, we got a request from Vijay. Okay, Vijay is playing against Sadhya here. Oh, but I can see
Yes.
Vijay. Oh, it's
No?
almost a checkmate now. Maybe.
Yes. Knight can. Yeah, it's like the game is about to over. The point is, Sadhya is having more rating as compared to Vijay, but and we can clearly see the advantage of her experience coming up on the board.
Exactly. So I'm sure Sadhya has played more number of games compared to Vijay.
Yeah, she's an older player, so
Or
like her
right.
experience is speaking a lot today, and for upcoming games too.
Okay, it's a nice move by Vijay. Oh,
Yeah, it's a skewer. Yeah,
yes, it's a skewer. So now Vijay is getting a rook.
yeah.
Okay, is there any way to checkmate? Okay, I was just checking here something like this.
Uh, no, I
Oh,
am okay. The knight's off.
so
Sadhya.
this is a huge advantage for Sadhya.
Yeah.
The main reason is because of the queen.
Yes. The queen can like move all around the board and destroying your opponent. Like that works really like a sound.
Exactly. Okay, we got one more request, Nived.
Sure.
So and also while mentioning the leeches ID, please mention the category as well. It will help us to find the names very easily. Okay, I'm not sure that he's in. Oh, okay, he's in night owls. Fine.
Wow. Okay, he's at the second spot, sir.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's in the second spot. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So as per now, Aaron is leading the tournament with 4 points, and we have nearly 10 participants with 2 points, and other kids are just playing. So again, as it's in initial phase of the tournament, definitely all of them will have a good chance to come back. Still, they have nearly 45 minutes. That's 75% of the tournament is still pending.
The kids have a lot of time to think, play good moves, and come back in the realm again of top three or top five, let's say.
Right. Okay, so Nived is playing against Shelbino. Nived is with black pieces.
Yeah. And Shelbino is playing from white.
Okay. I can see both the players are following the opening principles, basically developing their pieces. White is yet to castle. White
Yeah.
just need one more move to go for castling.
Yeah. White is going with a slightly aggressive approach, I would say, in this
Oh,
position.
yes. So the safe way is to go for castling and then come
Yeah.
out. But here, without castling, Shebino is playing
Yeah.
the knight to the center. She has
Yeah.
played. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can understand that castling is so much important without before starting the attack.
Wow.
Yeah. Queen takes now.
Okay, again, a very nice move by Nivets. Oh. Okay, but now when the knight takes, if the pawn takes, oh wow. Within few moves, we have reached endgame.
Yeah. The end game has just arrived, and I think a long castle would be more beneficial for the white IC.
Yes, because if white goes for king set castling or the short castle, the king will
Yes.
be exposed.
Yeah. And actually, that open file can be used by one of the rooks of white to attack the king on like. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so Nivit is going for an all-out attack.
Yeah,
You can see how he pushed his pawns. Wow.
yeah,
Okay, but again, both the players are playing quite fast. We request both the players to play little bit slowly so
yeah,
that you can find the best move on the board.
yeah. Always try to see the next move of your opponent, what they are trying to make. So, you can be more sure with your moves and you come up with a better moves and, you have good quality while playing the game. That's what we need.
Oh, Nivet just missed it.
Yeah,
There was a tactic by Shelbino.
yeah.
So this tactic is
Discovered,
known as discovered attack.
yeah. The long range weapon got unlocked after the front piece came out of its way.
Right, but now Nivet just missed it.
Yes. The
Oh,
rook is about to be taken down.
Shelbino captured it.
She prevailed.
Yeah, so this is the reason we should always play slowly. So
Yeah,
we are giving 10 minutes for each game. Try to utilize the entire 10 minutes. So don't
yeah.
waste even a single second out for 10 minutes so that you can find the best move on the boards. Yeah. So here Shelbina is doing great. We can check
But
other game.
I think Nived should try avoiding, collision or exchange of the pieces or trading of the pieces, I would say, when we are low in the material.
Yes,
That's
a
one
very
of
good
the.
point. A very good point, actually, by Coach Abhishek. So when we are up with material, we should just exchange the pieces. In the end game, we can win easily. But
Yeah.
when we have less pieces compared to our opponent, we should have more number of pieces on the board so that we can try something. If we have very less pieces, then definitely our opponent will outplay us.
And like if you are low in the material and you have your pieces alive, even if you are low, you have good chances of creating the counter attacks with the fork, let's say skewer, the tactics that you are learning. But you don't have those guys. How do you make a skewer with one king?
Right. Okay, so I think we can quickly go through the Rook Masters.
Yeah.
Okay, we got request from Rishikesh.
Sure, let's go for that.
Okay, so Rishikesh is playing with white pieces and he's playing against Keith. So he's actually a Keshav. And we need to mention Keshav is an FIDE international rated player of rating nearly of 1300 in FIDE rating. And even by checking the rating, we can easily observe that
Yeah.
Keshav is having little bit more experience compared to Rishikesh.
Yes, there is a differences of almost 400 points, which just shines on the profile of Keith, if I'm not mistaken. The case here. Yeah.
Right. But what means what I'm seeing is Rishikesh is taking time. He's not making any immediate moves because he knew that his opponent is playing. He's a good player. So even though if he's not a good player, we should always play slowly. But in this case, Rishikesh is not hurrying up. So this is what we will learn when we have experience. So when we check the Pawn Stars kids, as they have less experience of playing, they will tend to play a little bit fast. But as they start gaining more experience, they will definitely start playing slowly. This is a good example.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I guess Rishikesh is provoking White to push his pawns. Maybe.
Yes. Yeah, and the pawns are going to be overexpanded. I see. There can
Oh.
be too much of weaknesses in the Keats camp. I mean, the Keshev's camp. I see.
Okay, again, I guess this game will take more time.
Hey, there are weak squares on f6. I see, and then d6 as well. So where the knight placements can be beautiful, like knight b5 and something like that can be brutal. Not right now because it's in a pen, but later on in the later stage, I see.
Yes, and also for Rishikesh, there is one square, but it's really hard to reach that square.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has to make some
It is going to be
magic.
a challenging task for the Rishikesh to put his place his knight on that square. I see.
So you should do some magic to reach that square because
Yeah.
it's not at all easy. All the squares to which the knight can go are
Yeah.
guarded by the white pawns.
Yeah. So you need some magical maneuvering, I think, there, and then you are, I think, all good.
Yes.
Hey, but
Yeah.
we can see the kings are taking some time to castle, right?
Yeah. So both the players should castle here.
Yeah.
Oh, so there is a
But I
bishop.
think currently the center is quite locked, right? So for the higher rated players, if the center is locked and if your king stays in the center of the board, for some time it can remain safe. Not for long, for some time,
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Okay. But yeah,
Rishikesh just missed it.
yes. He missed it and now he's about to lose his bishop.
So the better option for Rishikesh was to just capture the knight,
Yes.
and still he could have continued with bishop here, rook ca.
Yeah. It was a playable position, but now I think he need to play a piece down position for the rest of the game.
Okay, but it's bishop will just grab
Yeah.
it.
Yes. And then I think Keshav's position is significantly improving, and he exchanged his. So could you go to the? Yeah, fine.
Yeah, so I guess as of now, Keshav is doing great. So we'll come back to this game again.
Yeah,
Okay, so we have Abir. Abir is playing with white pieces, and he's playing against Atar. Oh wow! So in this game, as I can see, Atar clearly dominated it because he's having a large number of pieces compared to Abir.
but I would actually, I would actually like to appreciate the Abhir's pieces more because they're more active. Like the rooks are completely inactive right now. I know it doesn't makes a lot of difference, but yes,
Yeah, so Atar just brought his rook
yeah,
to
yes,
to more active squads.
yeah. Your activity defines a lot in chess.
Oh wow! So now we need to check here. Oh, I thought it's a checkmate, but I didn't see this bishop, which
Yeah.
is covering that scholarship.
Bishop is placed on a beautiful. Hence, I told you, activity of your pieces depends a lot. Like bishop sitting on the longest diagonal of the board, racking it all the way from one corner to the another.
Okay, it's a nice move, but
Yeah.
there was one. Okay, fine. Oh, he
Oh, he
just lost
lost.
his piece.
Yes.
Okay, now he needs to be very careful because if he captures both the pawns, there's a stalemate coming up.
Yes.
Uh, but I guess Atta will not miss it.
Atharva will, I think, he will able to handle it.
Checkmate into moves. Yeah, so a great game by Atta, a great finish by Atta, basically. Yeah. So here Srivatsan is playing with white pieces and he's playing against Aaron.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So how do you analyze this position, Abhishek?
So I can see that Srivatsan is having one extra pawn. So definitely there is some sort of material advantage if everything gets collided. White is going to be a pawn up, right? And if you look at the activity of pieces, I prefer white in this position because of the two double pawns that's there in the e file. Then and London system always prevails supreme in most cases. If you see, like there is
Uh,
c pawn flexibility and the stuffs like that. So yeah, I would prefer that. The
yes.
queen side supremacy is always there here.
But yeah, so as you mentioned, the pieces activity is good for white, but black is having a very good chance to come back by just pushing f5, rook f6, rook
Yeah,
here.
there is rook lift and there is pressure on g2. So yeah, there is always chances of fighting back.
But again, I guess both the players are playing quite fast.
Yeah,
It
they
is better
need to.
if they can play slowly.
Yeah,
Now just f5.
yeah.
It's good to go
F5.
for arrow.
I mean, you can beautifully place your double pawns, and I think this can be one of the strongest thing which can hold up your double pawns.
Again, I guess even though Srivatsan's pieces are active, it's not easy to continue because black's pieces are jumping inside very quickly
So
to
they
the
are
kings.
active on the king side of the board where the white's king is standing. But the black king is almost opposite to what Srivatsan is continuing with his attack, in the way. His attack is going on the queen side, moreover, I would say.
That's a queen b3, c4.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. But okay, so what do you think about the c4 move, Abhishek?
Okay, if you ask me about the c4 move, it gave the knight a beautiful square to jump by c, which is like d5 and creating a weakness in the territory.
Exactly. So,
Yes.
but I guess the plan of Shiotsun was to play here to
Yeah.
create a double attack, but
Yeah.
it's creating an advantage for Arrow.
Yeah.
But he took it in a different way. Rook here, queen comes out. Okay, again, still it's not clear.
No.
Yeah, so fine. I'm sure this game will take more time.
Yes.
So we got request from Himanshu. We can check it.
Sure.
So Himanshu is playing against Habir.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now the number of pieces on the board is same.
They are the same.
So yeah. So regarding the pieces development, definitely White is ahead as of now
Yes.
because all his pieces are much more active. But
Yes.
Himanshu just require few more moves to bring his pieces out.
Yeah. And I can even see that Himanshu's b7 bishop is slightly inactive, but with the time, I'm hoping that he'll fight against that setup.
Okay, interesting move.
Okay, yeah. I think he's going for the opposite castle and then maybe some sort of kingside attack.
Right. But I am concerned about this bishop. How can this bishop come out?
Actually, there is a long journey to it. Like you have to get your rook out, then the king b, and then bishop comes on the king side with c8. The three
Mm,
moves has to be played there.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So Abir is not wasting even a single move. He started attacking immediately.
But one thing is, sir, I think both players should take time. Now they are rushing with it.
Exactly.
It's
Definitely.
something that we cannot appreciate, if I tell you.
So you can see we started the game with 10 minutes. Abir now has 10 and a half minutes. Yeah. So to all the viewers, for the Rook Masters, we have increment. For each move, the kids will get 5 extra seconds. So, but here again, we don't recommend them to play slowly. We always recommend kids to play slow. So we always recommend kids to play slowly rather than playing fast.
Yes.
Okay, we got few requests in the night owls. We can check. Okay, we got requests from Aaron, the last one, and we can quickly go through the night owls. Okay, the Aaron is playing against Srivatsan. Wow, he created a nice attack here.
Yeah. The game has continued that we were looking at.
Oh, yes, the same game, but now
Yeah.
the board is flipped.
Yeah.
Earlier we used to check from the Srivatsan side. Now we are checking from Aaron's side.
Yes.
Okay, again, what do you think the Srivatsan should do here?
Yeah, Srivatshin, in this position, I can clearly see he should get his rook to the maybe the seventh rank, and it's one of the brutal thing he can possibly do. But going here, it's not easy because there is knight c7.
Oh, yes, it was not possible immediately. So that's why he just went for cancellation.
Yeah.
Again, a very good middle game idea. So when your opponent is attacking, just trade the pieces so that
Yes.
attack will be neutralized.
Yeah.
So that's
Like
what
these
Srivatsan is
players are
doing.
fighting with two swords, and they just throw their swords away. How will they fight?
Yes. Yeah. So think, yeah. So a very good example by Abhishek. Think you have a two swords and your opponent two swords are much more stronger than you.
Yeah.
So just eliminate both. Just remove your two swords and make your opponent to lose both the swords. Then it becomes equal.
Yeah. The advantage that they had with the strong swords is now gone. You should feel good for after that.
Exactly. So here, so this if it goes to an end game, definitely Shiotsun will be having an edge because of two extra pawns which can march forward.
Yes. They are past pawns for now for the long term.
Oh,
The king went in.
I think just taking is the best option here.
Yes.
Yeah, so fine. As we got few requests from Night Owls, we'll quickly check the games.
Yes.
Okay, we got requests from Nived. I guess he must be here. So Nived is playing against Kaden. Okay. So I can clearly see that both the players are having the same rating, almost same rating, similar rating. Yeah. So what do you think about this position, Abhishek?
Uh, First things first, I would love to see the kings going inside the castle and making themselves safe. Okay, and the activity of white pieces is slightly better than the black ones, and that's what I can see. And the material is still equal. There are no exchanges yet.
Oh,
Oh,
Kaden just missed it.
and now his king has also lost the privilege of castling. I see.
Right. So once the king moves, but even it's really hard for black to develop his pieces as well.
Yes, he's in a passive position, right?
Yes, all the pieces are staying inside,
Completely
basically.
jumbled up. So I think, yeah, Caden has to actively fight against this. Otherwise, the position is only going to become more and more worse for him.
So you should find, yeah, as you mentioned, you should
Yeah.
find some active moves like g5, g4, something like this to get at least a space advantage, or g5 knight g6, where his knights can come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as of now, Nived is doing great.
Yes. Positionally, I think he's having good dominance on the board.
Exactly. Okay, we got requests from. Okay, he did that. Wow. Okay. So Vijay is playing against Vedhat, and Vijay is playing with white pieces, Vedhat with black pieces.
Yeah. So we are in the middle game right now, and we can see, yeah,
Oh wow, a very nice move.
though Vedarth is actually a pawn up in the position, and I would appreciate Vedarth's, the pawn chain that he has got all the way from B to going all the way to E5. It's a good
Yes.
wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a dream position, or it's a dream pawn structure for any chess player.
Yes. Let's see how Vijay actively going to fight against this pawn chain.
Again, a very good move by that. There's a
Yes.
pin, but there's a way to defend it. He can just play rook here, or oh, okay. He's going for much more active play. So now the rook has to move, and
Yeah.
queen will get exchanged.
Hey, what would have happened if White would have played H4 instead of King F2?
Still, rook g5 is still there because queen is having no support,
Yes. Okay.
or even
I
rook
can.
f6. Rook
Yeah.
f6.
Yeah. Rook F6 is also playable. Queens are traded now.
But even though if means even though white has extra pawn, it's not easy to continue
Yeah.
because there are no squares. So there is one block hole which white can enter, but after that this pawn is protected.
Yes. Well protected.
Oh wow! Wow, it's a great move.
Yeah, it's trying to create that open file I see.
Yes, if the pawn captures, rook will just enter inside and grab few pawns. Wow.
Yes. Another good move.
Yes, exactly. Oh,
Now I think Rook G8 or something. No,
uh,
I mean there is a Rook F5 too, and there is Rook G8 too.
king
Rook.
g. But now
Yeah.
that's fine. I guess it's still not clear
Yeah.
as there's a long journey in this game.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's more about now kings and pawns if they
Okay, I
trade.
was just checking. Can he just grab this rook so that he can bring his king and
Yes,
capture
I
the
think
pawn?
it's slightly better, yeah. Because that's an
Oh,
isolated pawn, so it's a permanent target for the black. Anytime, the king can just march up and take that. And I see then black can, just have a good grip over the game.
okay. I guess most probably this will end up in a draw. Oh, did he just give up his squares for Vedat to enter
Could you
inside?
go a couple of moves back? I think there was a pawn breakthrough, I see. Wait. Here, if white goes d5, how is it?
Yes, but it's, I guess, yeah, you could have tried that.
I mean, the
Definitely.
king would have caught it if they would have realized. Otherwise, it can be a pass pawn. I see. King can take it, but certainly it can create some sort of plans.
Yeah, exactly. But so now Vijay just gave up.
Yeah. I think white looks slightly better in the position. I see. Black is having like two pawn islands, and white is just having one.
But now again, you should be careful about this move because the pawn is coming forwards.
Yeah, sideways opposition can be sometimes the game changer.
Still, he can play two more moves, but after that, it's done.
Zugzwang will come into the play. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. We have few requests from Pawn Stars. We can quickly go through the games and we'll come back again to night owls. Okay, before going, Shelbino is leading the tournament with 12 points and followed by Yash. He's also with 12 points. Pravit with 11 points.
Yeah.
And still, some of the kids, I guess, just joined now. So they might start playing or they might play a few more games.
Yes.
Okay, in the Pawn Stars, we have Shankar Selvaraj with 16 points and with 100% win rate. A good going Selvaraj and Vidur with 16 points again. But he just lost one game in between. And
Yes.
Dhiru with 10 points.
So the only difference between Shankar and Vidur is like Shankar is having the 100% win rate, and Vidur is having somewhat around 91, I guess.
Yes, around 90% win rate.
Yeah. So like yeah, Shankar is slightly better in the competition right now.
Yeah, so I think we got a request from Kian.
Yeah.
Kian parents.
Ian is still having the 100% of win rate, so it would be a really good game to see on the board.
Yes, okay. Kian is playing against Radhya. Okay, I'm the first thing I usually notice in the Pawn Stars is I'll usually go for a timings. How many minutes or how many seconds they consume. But here, I'm really happy to see both the players are taking time.
Yes. It has just been the 17th move on the board, and look at the clock.
Exactly. So it's a great, what we can see, great chance of development or improvement.
Yes.
Okay, but there was a move, Queen check, and grab the pawn.
Yes.
Kian could have done that.
Yes. The pawn wedge is always better.
Okay, wow, nice move.
Yes.
Okay, you can see actually it's very useful move. It guards the a7 pawn as well and it's attacking the c2 pawn.
Yes.
But now, what do you think is the best move for white, Abhishek?
For white in this position, maybe they have they have a vertical battery on the a file, but it isn't doing good. So I would really appreciate if rooks can be replaced on again repositioned on the board for a better activity.
Exactly. So white can just shift his rook, not immediately.
Yeah.
First, white should move the rook on a3 and then rook on d1.
Yes. I think that can improve. That can certainly improve the position of white by some chances.
Again, I'm really happy to see both the players consuming time for each move and try to find. They are trying to find the best move on the board.
Yes. Maybe Kian is approaching a king side attack, right? A queen side attack, I meant.
Yes.
Yeah. And the king is on c8, so in the future this can come for a good attack if the plans goes in the right direction.
Yes. Just a minute. Yeah. So again, both the players are taking time. We can quickly visit some other games and we'll come back.
Shankar is now leading the tournament with 20 points, followed by the Wither, and then we have the Thirov.
Yes. So I think we can check some games.
Yeah, definitely we should.
So Sharma Pratishta
Yeah.
is playing
Yeah.
against Sanya here.
Yes. And if you look at the position, black hasn't castled yet. Now they did. And yeah.
But we have to first, even we have to consider the materials or the pieces on the board. So
Yes.
definitely, so Sanya is having more number of
More
pieces
material, yeah.
because of the queen.
Yes. Pratishta has lost her queen. Okay.
Okay, I can see that means by checking their rating, both the players are, I guess, new to chess, or they just started playing tournaments. So that's why they might feel little bit difficult in the starting, but
Yeah.
they will definitely play better when they start playing more number of games or start practicing more puzzles and all.
Yes. One thing I would like to highlight, I'm enjoying the spin which the rook has made on, the d3 pawn. Yeah, now it's pawn.
Yes. So earlier it was a nice move.
Yeah.
So knight was here, but even both the players found that the pawn cannot take it
Yes,
because white is losing a queen, and which is a very important piece on the
of the
board.
game. Yes.
Okay,
Pratishta can try for, she had some chances of like going g5 or something like that, but now it's too late.
yeah, so as of now, Sanya is doing great in this position.
Yes.
Again, the position can turn around anytime.
Yes. I would like to see the bishop getting activated from the black.
Oh, yes,
Doubts
both the
to the bishop.
bishops.
Yeah, both of it, I would say.
Yeah, so we quickly go through some other games. Again, to all the viewers, please post the kids username as well as the leeches the category so that it will be easy for us to track the kids name so
Yes.
that we
We
can
can
cover
easily
more number
exit
of
saving some more
games.
time and looking at more games.
Yes. Okay, again, Shankar and Vidur, they're
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 going, I
very
think, neck to
close.
neck. Yeah.
Yeah, back to back. Yeah, so but even though Shankar played very less number of games, he's still having the same number of points as Vidur. So that's why so we always recommend kids to play slowly. So this is the best example where he just played 6 games and he's in the top.
Yeah. And Vidur has played around 8, and yeah, then how the things are working for him.
That's fine. We'll check the night owls. Oh wow, the standings are completely changed. Pravit
Yes.
was around fourth or fifth place earlier. Now he just and came to first one.
But
And
I think Pravit is taking a lot of games in least amount of time, so maybe that's
yes,
where he has to be a little bit settle about it.
again, yeah. So a good point, and yeah, so we should start playing slowly, and
Yeah.
we should always concentrate on win percentage rather than number of wins.
Yes. If you look at like Dave or Shorji's, they have played like 3-4 games, but around keep trying to keep the 100% win rate on the board.
Right. So they were just played 3 games and with 8 points. And so just even though he lost the first one, he came back means very
Yes.
strong. And same
And
with Kapil. He
Kabil
started
as
well.
well.
He just lost a game. Okay, so yeah. Shivansh is playing against Leandra here.
Yes.
Shivansh is in playing with white pieces, and Leandra with black.
Currently, if you look at the material, white is a pawn up, and but white's knight is in danger, which they saved.
Okay. Yeah. So even though white is a pawn up, actually it's a very good position for black because his both the rooks can enter white's territory easily.
And A2 is a permanent. What do we say? A2 and
So
then C3.
what's the plan?
I didn't got it.
Okay, did she missed it or is it a mouse leap? Something like that?
My mouse slip might be a reason. I don't see any good reason to do this move.
Yes, because till now I guess both the players played some very good moves. I'm
Yes.
sure there must be some mouse slips or some other
Mouse slip.
issues.
Yeah. Or maybe a mistouch.
Yes, yeah, there's a chance.
Yeah. And now, as you can see, the way Leandra got the rook on c8 is now leaving with an isolated pawn, which is okay. Two attackers on that. It's a backward pawn.
So I think Leandra could have easily captured this
Yeah,
pawn.
first a2 was. I think it was a better way to continue.
Still, it's possible. Still, Leandra can just grab this pawn. Later on, she can concentrate on c3 pawn. Wow.
Yes.
She's going for an active play because she just lost her piece. She's trying
Yeah.
to create some active play or placing their pieces in
He's
active
trying to,
positions.
compensate it with good positional play, I guess. Having good position, more activity, more dominance. And now now that pawn have three attackers and white have just two. So now I think it can be taken down.
Okay, again, if I was in the black, I will avoid it because I have
Yes.
less number of pieces.
Yes. You don't have to collide the pieces for just pawn.
So, but you can see, right, even though white is up with the knight, his rook, his knight, it's not doing much as of now in the position.
Yeah.
So, Shivan should find a way to bring this outside.
Yeah. He need to get his rook and the knight into the game.
Oh,
Oh, pieces are traded.
yes. So again, we just discussed to all the kids, if you have less pieces on the board, avoid trades or avoid exchanges, so that you will have some chances to get some advantage. When you have more number of pieces, just exchange it and go for the end game, and it will be a comfortable position for you.
Yeah. If you just throw your sword, if your opponent have two swords and you have one, and if you throw that one sword, how will you fight?
Right.
How are you gonna fight? You need it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
Very
now the tables have turned into the pocket of Shivansh just because of the higher piece advantage and the pass pawn.
right. It's a now the easy way is to just start pushing the pawns. So fine. Here I think Shivansh is doing great.
Yes.
Okay, so the table has changed again. Wow. So Rajesh just played, I guess, when we last checked, he was in four. He just played 4 games. Within the matter of 3 or 4 minutes, he just completed 2 more.
Yes. And he's at the top now. Playing
Yes.
possible games, but being with the most good result.
Yeah, so we'll quickly go through the Rook Masters. We got a few requests.
Sure. Let's cover it up.
Okay, Aaron. We got request from Aaron. I guess he's not playing any game as of now.
Yes.
Yeah. So because there are an odd number of players, there are 9 players and 4 games are going on. So definitely one will be not having any opponents. So as of now, Aaron is not having any opponents. Soon, once the
Hey,
game finishes, he will
I
be.
have a small request if you can just fill it up.
Yeah.
The table topper is going against Himanshu. Like one is at the top, one is they're having a big rating difference, so it might be
Oh
fun to see that.
wow. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely check this.
Like both are at some different positions of the table. So yeah, let's see what are the approaches these guys are putting up.
Okay. So okay, Keshav is playing with white pieces and he's playing against Himanshu. Definitely, there's a huge difference in rating
Yes.
because Keshav is much more experienced player and he's playing from long time compared to Himanshu.
Yes.
But so I guess Himanshu is having an extra pawn.
Yeah, which is quite surprising.
Definitely. So again, the rating is just a number. If you play a good game, rating doesn't matter.
If you practice regularly, if you pick up your potential, you the these are just numbers I can speak.
Okay, he can try this, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's a good idea to give up this very strong
Yeah.
bishop.
Yeah.
But he will definitely get some advantage after this.
Yes. But then he need to bring his queen into the game, and currently, yeah.
Or he can just go with bishop somewhat here.
Yes.
Oh, but now I guess he's losing this pawn.
Hmm.
Yeah, he just grabbed it.
Yeah.
I want Himanshu to play some like something active move like f5. Oh,
Yeah. F4 I think was more appreciable. I see.
but now even white can grab the bishop knight.
Hmm. There is an open file, but then
Oh,
Himanshu could. Yeah. He
he
can
can
go like
grab
King
this.
H7 or something like that.
Okay, so this will be a great game definitely.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
Himanshu.
Yeah. The kids have to utilize their time because it is just 20, 21st move, and just few time has passed.
Yeah. So, but I'll really appreciate Himanshu because until this position, he played a very good game.
Yeah, pretty
Again,
good.
someone like Keshav, who is much more experienced, and it's a really good game. But definitely, as Himanshu gets more experience, he'll stop avoiding these kinds of mistakes.
Once he learns a good time control, I guess things might start going into his favor. I see.
Right. Again, so both the players must take more time.
Hey, can the Himanshu try a move like pawn f4?
Yeah, so he can try that, but
But
bishop will
then there
come
is
back.
knight. Yeah, after that there is knight e4 weakness getting in
Yeah, so
from the
knight will
bottom.
come out.
Yeah,
Again, as of now, Keshav is doing great because he's having complete extra queen.
definitely. I'm hoping that Keshav gets this game easily
Okay, we got a request from Aaron. I'm sure he started his
this time.
game.
I hope he's at.
Okay, still other. Okay, he started playing.
Yeah. Oh, two good players.
Okay, Srivatsan is playing against Aaron here. Srivatsan is with white pieces and he's playing against Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay, so both the players' pieces are very active.
Yeah.
So you can see both the players, all the minor pieces. I really like both the players' piece placements.
Yeah. They are focusing on the activity of the pieces, which is one of the greatest thing you can do as a chess player.
Right, exactly. Now the easy way to continue is to just grab this knight, or even the knight can grab the knight to continue
Yes.
this one. Yeah, so he did that. Okay, yeah. So we are in last 7 minutes for pawn stars and knight outs. We'll try to stay in pawn stars and knight outs, and then we'll come back to rook masters.
The rooks later on. I'm more excited to see who is going to prevail supreme in this tournament.
Yeah, same here. Okay, yeah. So Shankar, I think, is not leaving the game. Same
I
with
would
Vidura.
I would appreciate the play of Radha and Prabhas because they took least amount of games to get the best possible results. So like 5 games and winning like four of it, each one of them.
Exactly. Again, so we always means the thing matters is always the win percentage.
Yes.
So because playing
But
more number
in
of games
that,
is very easily.
look at the Shankar Selvaraj, like completely
Yes,
dominating.
he's not giving any chance for his opponents.
Yeah.
Again, as I said, it means all the kids can play more number of games. It's a very easy task. But playing the less number of games and with good win percentage, it's really great achievement.
Yes.
As well as even though if you are not winning the games, don't worry about it. Just try to play slowly. So when the time comes, definitely you will start winning the games and with more experience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
your
you'll start
coaches
winning.
are also always backing you up, okay? So like, yeah, they are with you to improve your games. Don't worry for that.
Yeah, so definitely. As so, the main purpose of this practice tournament is to help the kids to understand what's their mistake. So that's why we are calling it as a practice tournament, not a
Yes.
tournament. So definitely, your coach will help you to analyze your position in your regular classes or analyze the game. So come back with a good spirit again in the next week. Okay. Okay. So the game is yet to start. Diru is playing against Naman. Okay. And Aaron is playing against Kian here.
Yeah. Uh, the bishop is, I think, misplaced on d3. I see. Yeah, now it's improved.
Oh, this
No, but the yeah,
it's not
but
a
yeah,
checkmate,
yeah, but
but
yeah, there's some sort of good attack that white can bring up.
okay. Luckily, the king had some escaping squares.
There is some room, but now then there is
Oh, bishop e6 is not possible. Knight will grab it.
knight will just catch it. Is he trying to shut down the b5? From the
Yes.
b5, is he trying to shut down c6 and then some kind of stuff? But as you told, the knight is standing. guarding
Yes.
the e6. Is Aaron aware about this?
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, there's an attack on the queen.
yes.
He needs to be very careful. But I guess earlier c6 was the better option. Maybe
Yeah, I see c6 was, a really good wall that would have saved the king.
the knight will be attacking the queen and pawn will be attacking the bishop.
But I think knight is also, it was slightly better placed there. I mean, it was guarding the f5 check. So yeah, both knights are, doing well for now. It's guarding the light squares in the black's
Oh,
territory, I would say.
Kian
Okay.
just missed it. The knight is having no support.
Yes, the knight is about to go down. If Aaron can spot it or not, that's a question.
Okay, so we are in last 3 minutes of the tournament. Okay, to all the viewers, so once the tournament time reaches 1.5 minutes, the kids will not get any new opponents. If
Yeah.
they started any game, they will definitely can continue the game. But once it reaches 1.5 minutes, the pairings or the opponent matches will be stopped. So that's basically rules of leeches.
He exploitation of the pin.
Okay. Yeah, it's a nice that it's nice to see that kids are using all the tactics that they are learning in the sessions. Knight g5. Oh, okay, yeah, knight g5 can be tried. Oh, okay, I'm not sure why he
Isn't that?
grabbed this
No,
pawn.
I mean, yes, because the queen cannot. I don't see good reason for the sacrifice on g2.
Okay, if there is any opportunity to bring the queen, then definitely he could have tried that.
Yeah.
But
To open
now,
up the castle, then it does make sense, but
oh
as the
wow,
queen cannot come over,
he's trying few things. It's a nice
yeah,
move
he's
by
trying.
Kian. Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, this was always there.
Yes.
It's a double attack on king
Yeah.
and the knight. Yeah, so
I think white is doing better in the position. We should focus on the standings now.
yes, so they need to finish the game within 2 minutes. Otherwise, the
Yes.
game will not be counted for the tournament, but it will definitely count for the rating change or win percentage. Means apart from the tournaments, it will definitely count.
Yeah. But the kids are recommended to continue the game that they are, playing and fighting for. Okay, you are a warrior and you have to continue even if it doesn't pays you well, right? You don't
Right,
get a point,
exactly.
but you might think it's the last game. Why should I play that? So the point is, you will get experience by completing that game. Don't leave it just like that. Don't give up the point. Fight for it.
Again,
Experience always counts.
again, it's a practice tournament. It's
Yeah.
not a tournament. It's a practice tournament.
Results
Always.
don't really matter. I mean, yes, it does, but yeah, experience will count more.
Okay,
Yeah.
we did that.
And Aaron just beautifully executed this game.
Exactly. Okay, I think we can stay in the standings. Okay, in the night owls, Suraj clearly dominated at the end. At the starting, he
Yes.
just lost his first game, but I can clearly see the results after that.
Yes. It came up with a good streak of like 6 games in a row
Oh,
in
yes,
execution.
6 games.
Even Puru made a good comeback.
Yeah, Purnansh, yeah. So Purnansh also made a good comeback.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Just the standings changed
Yes.
in last 30 seconds.
This is just a completely, it's
Okay. So I'm not sure. They drew the last game, I guess. Is it a
yeah,
draw? Okay, no, it's a win for Shivansh.
it's
He
a
just
win, I
won.
guess.
Yeah, 2 points. Okay, yes. So we have winners here. Oh, wow. So at the last moment, Vidhu just overtook Shankar.
Yes.
So Vidhu is in the first place with 28 points and 90% win rate. And Shankar, yeah, we need to really appreciate him because he just played few games, nearly seven.
7 games and won all of it.
Yes, with 100% win rate. And
Yes.
we have Bibhav in the third place with 75% win rate.
Yeah. Just lost like couple of them, but yeah, it's still a good place to be, I guess.
Right. Yeah. So again, so I'd like to congratulate all the participants who took part in today's tournament. Definitely, your coach will help you to analyze, and the coach will make you to aware of all your mistakes. So come back stronger and make new mistakes. Don't repeat the mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll even we have the results of night owls. We have Saurijesh in the first place with
Yes.
20 points with 86% win rate. He just lost first game, but apart from the first game, it's 100% win rate.
It's a streak of like 6 games in a row coming up all the way to his pocket in a way.
Yes. Okay, Shivan, she's in the second place with 64% win rate. So we recommend him to play much more slower so that
Slower.
he can increase his win percentage.
Yes.
And third place we have Purnansh with 67% win rate. Same. I guess he just lost two games.
Yeah. But still, it's like a good place to be, I guess. Losing 2 games is like, much more expected. You like, unless you are in a practice tournament.
Right. So again, so congratulations to all the winners as well as the participants. Come back stronger and make some new mistakes so that you can learn from it.
Yes.
So I guess we can stick on to Rook Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here Keshav is clearly leading. Okay, Atav came back. It's a nice comeback by Atav.
And one thing to realize, Keshav has been, the undefeatable guy out there, right? So I would
Yes.
like to see him, going all the way, complete finishing with this tournament with 100% win rate. I really have good expectations from him now.
Okay, it's a nice matchup. Keshav is playing against Atav. We can check this. So Keshav is playing with white pieces and he's playing against Atav. Okay, so Atav just lost his queen.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I
I
think
guess.
it's easy for yeah.
Oh, it's done.
It's the game is now down. Atharva has to accept this.
Yeah. So again, Keshav is much more experienced player. We can
Yeah.
easily check with their
And the
ratings.
rating difference also is
It's a
different from
huge.
500 points. So yeah, it's fine.
Okay, we can check
Hey,
the.
Aaron, come to the board.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Huh. Okay, it's a nice end game.
Yeah.
Stewardson is having three extra pawns.
Yeah.
Okay. Here. Okay. Again, what is the best move here, Abhishek? What do you think White can do?
White in this position. I think trading the rooks would be a really good option if you ask me one certain move. Maybe I'll start marching the h2 pawn.
Yes, we can start marching the h4, h2 pawn, but even means apart from this, White can start with Rook g6, just cutting
Yeah.
off the king
Cutting off the king to
and then
go on
start
that
pushing
side
the
and
pawn.
then marching is like a
Yes,
beautiful way to continue this game.
and also there is
And
a chance of
yes, skewer.
exchanging.
Though, yes, after skewer it's being exchanged, but
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, that's a better way.
he did it in a right nice way.
There might be, loss of a pawn.
But I guess two pawns are sufficient
Yeah,
to win.
that's even if they are split pawns, but I think, Stevenson should make out of it.
I'm sure it's a easy win for Srivatsan.
Yes.
Ah, fine. But he should be very careful. I guess pushing another pawn was not a
Yeah.
good option.
No, not at all. There's a back and forth king roll with the sideways opposition, and
Yeah. So this is
okay,
done.
I think now it's over.
Okay, Keshav has just stopped playing. I
Yeah.
guess he knew that he'll be in the first
For
place.
me, I want to play quality games. I don't want quantity coming up on the board.
Okay, we can check Rakshan. Okay, again, we need to mention Rakshan recently got his FIDE rating, FIDE international rating, and we need to appreciate him. The main reason is, I guess he just started learning with a few months back. That's it.
Yeah, like couple of months I see.
Yes, that's
Not
it.
much.
Within couple of months, he got his rating, and he's winning lots of tournaments in Singapore.
Yeah. He's participating every single week and trying to dominate there with all of his efforts and hard work, dedication, whatever we see.
Right, because it's not easy to play in Rook Masters after just few weeks of training.
Yeah, like this is just an exceptional case, I would say, because it takes time to reach at this level, right?
Right,
You know,
definitely.
you have to put a
So
lot of grind there.
the main reason is he's practicing regularly.
Yeah,
So everyone can reach this level, but
yeah,
what we need to do, we need to practice regularly.
every
So
single day.
yeah, so that's a very important point. Means
You're
even
there.
along with your studies, yeah, we should give importance to each and every field. Just try to spend 30 to 45 minutes every day. Just play one game, solve 10 to 15 puzzles. So that is more than sufficient to improve yourself. And yeah, you can just even it will help you in studies. Definitely.
I've seen nobody completely dedicating themselves to anything and then losing. They will prevail supreme sooner or later.
Right. Okay, the games are still going on. We are in last 3 minutes.
Yeah. So currently, Keshav's position has been defined. It cannot be replaced.
Okay.
That's for a
So
for
brothers
a.
are playing the two game. Abir versus Ayush. They are brothers.
Oh,
Okay. I am sure they would have played tons of games at their home, but this is
yeah.
somewhat a different experience for both of them. Abir is leading. Okay, wow. Even though Ayush is having nearly 200 points more than Abir, Abir is having a clear advantage here.
Yes, of a queen.
So there is a checkmate
And
coming up.
yeah.
Again,
So Chima,
both the players
who is
played
better
very
for?
fast.
Hmm?
Very fast.
Yes. I think because the time is about to get over, right? So they might be trying to improve their position in the tournament or something.
Okay, fine.
Hey, yeah.
Okay, there's a checkmate.
I think queen would have taken g1, but you lose the power of checkmate. So yeah, keeping the queen at the same place is better.
But he will lose the rook as
Yeah. Yeah. Your own rook is also
well.
getting out of the
Yes.
board on h7. That's for a fact.
Okay, we are in last 2 minutes. Okay, Shivatson's and Aaron's game is still going on.
Yes. Okay, Shivatsan, I think, is completely on the verge of winning this game.
Yeah, but the concern is they have just 2 minutes on the clock.
Yes. No, I think Shivatsan can finish it off.
Okay, yeah, it's a good sportsman spirit by Aaron.
Yeah, because he deserves it, right? He made
Yes,
it. He made that much of domination, and as a player, I really appreciate Aaron for
definitely. Yeah,
for the
because
gesture that he brought up.
he could have just waited for 1.5 minutes,
Yeah,
but
and
he
the
never
point
did
was not
that
given to anybody. Yeah,
because he respects his opponent play
yeah,
and he respects his opponent. So that's a very good sportsman spirit by Aaron. Well done.
amazing.
Okay, all the games are completed. The kids has to wait for 1 minute to see the results because definitely they will not get any new opponents. Okay, the one game is going on.
Yeah,
Okay, it's
Atharva is
completed.
going.
It's completed. Okay, Rishikesh just resigned the game.
Yeah, I think he would have asked for a draw maybe if the position is not bad for him. What
Okay.
went wrong?
Okay, he just played G3 and he resigns.
Yeah, he played g3 and he resigned. No, Atharva played there, and Atharva is 6 points up, I guess. So maybe there was a small material advantage, and Prab respected to give that game, I
Oh
guess.
yeah, okay, fine. After G3, Rishikesh resigned it.
Yeah.
So we're in last 23 seconds. Yeah, so again, Abhishek, did you follow the World Cup?
Yes, I'm looking forward for it. I want to see Prague doing some good stuff there. I mean, he did it. He made us proud, and like I'm
Definitely
looking
right.
forward.
At the age of 18,
Yeah,
he reached the
made a new
finals of
history.
World Cup by defeating world number 2 and world number 3.
Yeah, the Fabi and the you know
Yeah. So
the card.
definitely these kinds of wins definitely encourages chess players, especially
Yeah.
the young kids.
I had a word with Harivendra, one of my student, and he was more. He said, "I want to be like him." So I was,
Oh wow! So it's
I
good to
think
see that.
that example of Prague is going to inspire a lot of Indian kids. I see.
Definitely, yeah. Because as an elders, even we like to see him winning the tournaments. Even we get inspiration from him. Definitely, the small kids will enjoy. So again, to all the kids, if you have a chance to meet any one of those
Yeah.
players, if possible, try to meet them. Visit the
Yeah.
tournaments and meet them. Definitely, you will have some different
And
experience.
Prag has proven age is just a number, okay? Age
Yes,
is just a number, just one line I'm telling you.
right. So going for the tiebreakers against the world champion and world
Yeah.
number one is not a cup of tea for everyone.
But yeah, one thing was missing from FIDE, which I would just like to give them as a feedback. They didn't had any rest days for the world champions too, for number one and for Prag. They would have given some rest day because Magnus was going through some sort of some health issues, I guess, and Prag was completely tired. Fabi was completely tired. So rest days would have been better, I see, in between.
Right. Yeah, so for, we have the winners. Keshav is in the first place with 100% win rate, and Atav is in the second place with 63% win rate. Aaron in the third place. Again, he just played 5 games. He lost two, but still,
And
he's
the
in the
good thing
third
about
place.
the Aaron is he's on the verge of 1,400, pretty low than other kids, but still showing his potential. That number, that rating is just a number.
Again, yeah. So rating is just a number. So well done again to everyone. So come back stronger in next week. Yeah. So Abhishek, it was nice with you, and it was nice conversation as well as it was a nice stream, I guess, to all the
Yeah.
viewers.
So if you guys have enjoyed the stream, please hit that thumbs up button. Put some comments as your feedback if you want, where we can improve as a team. And yes, we would like to see you in the upcoming streams too. Cheering your kids there. Yeah, that's it.
Yes. Yeah. So by this we can sign off. Happy weekend to everyone. We'll
Yeah.
meet again next week. Yeah. So bye bye. Bye Abhishek. Bye
Bye,
bye to all the
Shriram.
viewers.